4 interview for EDU 580 for Spring 1, 2019. And this week we will be talking about Chapter 2, the peer review. The learning outcomes for this week are define and utilize research terms appropriately, compare and contrast the characteristics of quantitative and qualitative research methods, and describe ways that each can be used for action research to impact school change for school improvement. Explain ways that professional reflection can be used throughout the action research process. Read, analyze, interpret, and evaluate educational research studies and journal articles for their relevancy to a teaching, learning, and/or educational administration problem of interest. Identify and articulate research problems that can be studied by a graduate student and articulate primary and secondary research questions. Plan and design the process of implementing an action research study. Plan and write a research proposal, which are chapters 1 through 3, in accordance with the required CY structure for an action research paper, consistent with the format of the American Psychological Association. This week's reading assignments include review from the Hendricks text, review Chapter 3, Connecting Theory and Action, Reviewing the Literature, and review Chapter 4, Planning the Action Research Study. To watch this week's learning module, hit play here. And for this week's discussion, read and respond to each of the discussion threads for this week. As always, your initial response is due on Thursday, and 2 peer responses are due by Sunday. The group process check meeting, though, is due no later than Sunday. Let's take a look at those. Let's start first with the discussion. Now, you're going to participate in a peer review, which means that your section of the literature review will be swapped with a partner. Your partner will not be part of your research group. It'll be someone from another research group. And each partner's job is to review the other's section of the literature review and provide feedback. So you're going to submit your assigned section of the Chapter 2. You're going to retrieve your partner's Chapter 2 and begin the review process. You're going to use track changes and the comment function in Microsoft Word to provide your partner with detailed feedback. You'll submit your review to your partner, and then you're going to reply. Note, if your partner doesn't submit their Chapter 2, then go ahead and contact me and let me know. We hope that everybody will be able to meet their deadlines, but if you do find yourself in this situation, just contact me. For the group process meeting, which is required, you may either document your meeting discussion through the discussion board, which is here, or you can schedule a time with me to meet with your group members, and we can do so using the Collaborate Classroom. So you have some choices there. You don't have to do both. You have to do one or the other. Okay, so here's a little bit more information about the group process. Remember, you have 3. You have 2 choices to choose from. You can either use a discussion board or you can do it in a meeting. And each is worth 10 points. Needs to be completed by Sunday. So, I don't really know why this part was done in caps, but here's a look ahead. You have a assignment 4, which is Chapter 1. It will be due by Sunday, February 10th, 2019. And your assignment number 5, which is Chapter 2 with your references, 12 to 8 pages approximately, that will be due on Sunday as well. So just a reminder that that's coming up so that you can be planning ahead and working. Okay, so here are the assignment links for your assignment number 3, the peer review. You can click here for an assignment description, or you can click on the link so that you know where to submit it. And here is the retrieval for the peer review, chapter 2, and the references. Reminder that that's an individual submission, and it just goes straight there. All right. That's our overview for week 4. As always, if you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me.